also.
Yes, yes.
Elena.
I like our classes, you know, we can talk about everything. I mean, like, and we can see each other as I see. I mean, sometimes some students, they can show themselves in different poses, I mean, different situations, conditions. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, Nargis,
I
when I
think only
see
here, yeah, only here we have such kind of lessons.
when I see Elena, this time I remember in Rocky movie, Rocky
Oh my God.
actress
Oh, really?
Elena.
She
Elena
looks
seems
like
to be
Rocky.
look like. No, not Rocky. This this movie Rocky, just what call
Mhm.
Rocky partner
Rocky. Elena.
Elena.
It's okay. Okay.
Elena, what do you
Okay.
say?
So,
Let me introduce our teacher today. It is Yelena from Uzbekistan, Tashkent. She is 36 years old. She has bachelor's degree in English philology and accounting and audit. In 2012, she successfully completed master's degree in English philology. 1 year working as an accountant made her understand that teaching and interaction with people of different nationalities is more preferable and suitable for her. She has more than 10 years of teaching experience in Uzbekistan. 6 years ago, she moved to Turkey, Istanbul. She started teaching English, Spanish, Russian, and Turkish languages to kids and adults. She studies nutritiology and dietetics at the same time. In her free time, she likes singing and playing the piano. Also, she likes cooking, preferably Turkish and Russian cuisine. She's fond of sports in general, especially Pilates, swimming, wushu, and boxing.
Oh my, she's a fighter.
Yeah.
hello.
Elena knows, I mean, a lot of things.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't be
Elena,
afraid. Boxing only like a hobby. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Elena singer
Okay.
also, right?
Hello. I'm happy to see you. And
Oh,
today I'd like to talk.
sorry, Elena, sometimes funny because funny is the most important in me. Sometimes no funny, your mind not okay, feeling.
Mhm.
That's why sometimes laughing, smiling.
Yeah. Okay, just a second. Yeah. So, can you tell me, first of all, you should see the topics. Yes. Okay. Can you see it?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
The 9 types of extrasensory perception. Do you know what is it?
Perception.
Pronounce what is it?
Extrasensory
Something
perception.
interesting.
Yeah. So, extrasensory perception is referred also to the 6th sense. There, it's the ability to perceive information with the mind without saying anything. So, we have different kinds of extrasensory perception. Can you imagine? Maybe you know some friends, maybe someone, maybe you have some extrasensory perceptions. I mean, like we have 9 types of extrasensory perceptions, so that's why maybe some of them are familiar, yeah, to you. For example, can you see it here? What is clear audience? It means that you can hear someone's inner voice. Like sometimes it can be also animal's voice. You can hear it, you can feel, for example, that this person, you can warn this person about the coming danger or something will happen to this person. And you can hear his or her voice about something. But for example, she doesn't say anything to you, but you can feel it, you can hear it. So do you know someone maybe some of your friends or someone who has such kind of abilities. That's why sometimes, you know, I had one of my friends who had such kind of abilities. Like they have 9 types of extrasensory perception, but I'm talking about clairaudience. This person could hear inner voices of his also grandmother and his relatives, I mean, who passed away also. And she could explain me that, you know, now I'm worrying about my friend or about my sister because I heard that she told me something. I told her when I was near. I didn't see anyone, I didn't hear anything, but she explained me that she can hear it sometimes. Sometimes people want to tell you something, but they cannot do it because of different kind of reasons. They cannot do it, but you can feel it, you can hear it, you know. So that's why some people, they really have ability to hear it. Also, one of my relatives, she can hear and also can see it. That's why we have. Oh, can you see it also? What does it mean also? Translate from French into clear hearing. Yeah, it's you can see the you can receive the information not only from people but from the animals also. And as the researcher said, you can also develop this ability if you want. If you want, you can develop it. For example, some of the our relatives also told me that I have a feeling that and ability to hear some information, but I didn't want. And she told me, if you want, we can develop it. I thought, yeah, no, I don't want. I don't want to hear some voices. So that's why it's the situation. Someone wants to do it. I don't want to do it. I only want to listen to someone. Okay, if someone has such kind of ability, it will be very good. It's very interesting for me to listen. Yeah, because you can hear not only good, you can get not only good information. Sometimes it can be bad. As I'm a very sensitive person, I told it that no, it's very good for me to get the information from someone. Yes, so that's why. Like you can see that different abilities we have. Now I would like to explain you these 9 types, and then we'll have a test and we will see and we will check. Maybe you also have some extra sensory perception and abilities. Who knows? Maybe you don't know about it. Yeah? And we will see. What is clairvoyance? What is it? Can you see it? So another one of the clair talents, French clair means clear and voyance means vision. As I told you previously, that clear vision is more popular. For example, I also had it. I will explain you one of my stories, real stories. It happened 10 years ago. I met my friend and she was waiting her boyfriend, and I was talking with my friend, and when her boyfriend approached, I was in shock. You know, he was normal, he was in a good condition, but I saw him that he was ill, like he had a red face and pale, and he was like, you know, he was not normal, like he was ill. Something happened to him. I was like, you know, what happened? And 2-3 minutes later, it disappeared. This picture disappeared. And she asked me at the time, what happened to you? Like I saw him that he is like he liked drinking alcohol. Yeah, I saw him like in this appearance, like And she was surprised. And what happened to her? I told nothing. But who knows? Maybe I didn't want to tell her. I didn't want to disappoint her. And what happened later, 3-4 years later, I met again with this girlfriend, and she told me that she got divorced because her husband was an alcoholic, was suffering from alcoholism. It's so interesting that I saw him. I saw his red face. I mean, like that he was ill, that he was like alcoholic. So, but at that time he wasn't. It happened later, like. And that's why sometimes clear vision, sometimes some people also, and some of my relatives also, we also can see. And I had the same situation. I went to a hairdresser and I see the same situation there. I was doing manicure, and one of the women, she was working there, and she was looking at me, she was staring at me. And then I was reading a book. And then I decided to ask her, what happened? Why are you looking at me like in this way? And she told me, okay, nothing serious. Don't be worried. Like, I had some abilities to see, to predict the future, but normally I don't trust to such kind of stories and to such kind of people also. But she told me only, don't listen to me, and maybe later you will understand that it's true, and when it will come true, you will come to me and present me some gift or flowers. Okay. And you cannot imagine it was the truth. She told me that, okay, 2 years later, now you had some situation at home. It was true. Some situation, difficult situation at home I had at that time. And you also told me that you will get married in 2 years, and that will be foreigner. I don't understand his language, but you will move to, no, you will not live here, you will move, and you have 2 kids. And she told me, I didn't imagine, at the time I didn't trust her, like I didn't believe. Oh, okay. But really it happened 2 years later. Yeah, my husband was a foreigner. So, and I moved from Uzbekistan also. How can you imagine that? So this woman, she didn't, she didn't use some cards, yeah, or some stones. She was only looking at me, staring, like, for 2-3 hours. She was looking at me and she told me the truth. And about the situation at home, she also told me that I was surprised that she told me the truth. Like, that's why it was very interesting for me to listen to her. Oh, okay. So that's why it means that she had a clear vision. Yeah, clear vision. Like she only could.
So Elena might be they have some power, right?
Yeah, they have, because she didn't know me. She had never seen me before, and I had never seen her also. And
might be they are like some spiritual person, right?
Yeah, maybe. She told me that normally she was a policeman, and now and her hobby was like she wanted to cut hair and to make some haircuts. So that's why in her free time she works there. But at the same time, she has such kind of abilities to see, to predict the future. But when she told me, I didn't believe, because how can be one person be a hairdresser, police, and to predict the future like that? But she told me the truth, told me the truth. She only didn't tell me that my husband will be foreign. She told me, but she told me that I don't understand his language. And that's why I can tell you that it will be foreigner. Not he will not speak the same language as you. Yeah. So that's why my husband is Turkish. So that's why, for example, I'm from Uzbekistan, not from Turkey. And at that time, I couldn't imagine that it can be. Можно закрыть дверь, Ася? So, sorry.
No, it's okay.
Sorry. So, what about mediumship? do you know, to have some information, because normally women, they are very normally very curious about some, maybe not everyone, of course.
Yeah, I saw it like in movies. Some person actually they do these types of work. I mean, they might be like meditate, not meditation, like meditation might be.
Yeah, mediums normally they use some subjects, items, for example. As I told you, like they speak with the spirits, and also they use some stones, some items to talk, and that's why. Also, I have
Is it called black magic?
You have also black, and also it means that some people, they want to only to know something, they want to get some information. Also, they use some different items, and if you talk about the black magic, they use something more different. I mean, so that's why you can use some. You see, they use trances also. Yeah, you can be in trance. Also, I have again some situations from my own life, but he wasn't medium, but he had some extrasensory abilities, and also I was in trance, and also he told me after that I and my brother's wife also, she was near, that every time I try to be under control. I try to control myself. I try to control myself. And he told me, you're a very strong person, and every time you want to control yourself, like, I wanted you to forget about everything, but no. And you started to pray, to do something, like he told me. I don't remember it, but it was very interesting because he explained some situation. It means that I explained him like about my mother, about something else, about my life. And he was satisfied also. And he told me that you will be a chef, like, and your brother's wife, she will, like, your assistant, like, she likes to help to everyone, like. And it was very interesting, and like, like a dream. Open eyes. Okay, what did I tell you? And he explained me later. Yeah, like, it's also true, because sometimes we can tell something, but sometimes we cannot tell it, but we do it, like, you when you are in the trance, you can do it, you can tell it. So you can maybe you don't expect that you can do it. What is psychometry? What do you think? What is it? Comes from Greek words. One means spirit or soul, and the other means measure. Do you hear about it? It means that, for example, maybe you see it, that some people, they take some items, for example, mobile phone, for example, or maybe vase, and they can read the information. When they touch some items, they can read the information, like what or to whom this vase belonged to. To whom, like, okay, or maybe he or she took the vase, touched it, and can explain the history of this vase. That's it's also very interesting, like when the person has an ability by touching to predict or to explain the history or the life of this item. Normally I don't have. Only we can remember the film of Sherlock Holmes, maybe. Also, he could predict. He could understand what happened while touching some items or something. But I don't think that he has had the ability to predict it. I think he was very responsible for his work also, and he had an ability not only predict, to guess, I think so, that what will happen. What about reading object? I don't know. Maybe you had, maybe someone of you, when you're reading an object, the physical holds their hands possesses into the forehead. Maybe. Some, as I told you, some items, yeah. Like for example, you have also at home that, as I told you, some vases, yeah, some items that maybe it's originally comes from your mother, grandfather, or someone else. What is precognition? Precognition can divine events and experience about location and people that have yet to occur. It's also known as future sight, future vision, and foresight. To gain knowledge. Did you hear about it? Precognition is the sixth sense to see into the future. Like you have a third eye, you know. Maybe you heard about it. A lot of people, they like to talk about, oh, you have a third eye. That's why you can understand it. You can predict the future, or you can predict the situation, which is going to happen. Maybe you hear about it also, this third eye.
Yes.
What is remote viewing? Physics with remote viewing terms can sense accurate details about the person. I think it's the most popular place or event that is not local to them. Remote viewing is also known as the anomalous cognition or second sight. What? Tell me, what is it? I think that remote viewing, we have a lot of people. I think have such kind of abilities, remote. Like you can predict or you can see, okay, maybe we can guess, yeah, normally a remote viewing, okay, it will happen. I think that it will happen now, okay, and now sometimes, you know, we have deja vu. For example, when we see the situation when you can explain, you can understand that you had seen this situation or this situation appeared before. The same, you have the same feeling, like, so that's why it's like here. It's the same situation. What is retrocognition? Did you hear about retrocognition? Is the ability to see into the past. Normally, it's in our country, in Uzbekistan, it's very popular, retrocognition. You want to go to you know, people who can see your past life, or for example, they can not predict your future, they can explain your the life of your relatives, of your grandmother, grandfather, or someone else, and also can see what happened to you before and why you are
before birth. I mean, they just told about their birth. I read one story. Just it is might be from India. So might be he was born in another place, so he just can tell about everything. Before birth, in another place he was rebirth, so he can tell everything. What was his he was born in another place, what he had done, how he was killed by another person, so he just tell everything. So when his parents just went there, so everything is his according to his speech, everything is similar. So yeah, I just read one story, like not a story, it's real actually.
Really, it's very popular, as I told you, in our country. Lots of, especially, as I told you, women and girls, they like to know their future and also their past life, for example, of what happened to, why they are the present situation, and they want to know why it happened and how it happened. So that's why when they go to someone, to people who has an ability to see the past.
Yeah, but Hinduism, in the Hindu religion, actually they believe, they can rebirth. But in Muslim, I mean, in Islam, actually, we can't believe like we can rebirth.
Yes,
It is
yes.
possible.
Yeah. So that's why in Uzbekistan also it's a Muslim country. So that's why they don't believe in such kind of that your past life, you, for example, you were a religious person, for example, or you were a man or a woman. We have only one life. We have only one life. So that's why we couldn't be a man or a woman because we have only one. And I also think so sometimes, that we have only one opportunity to live. So that's why we should take everything what we want to do here now.
Yes.
Yes, because only one life. I think so. So that's why we should live for ourselves also. It's very popular telepathy. Well, I think every now I think that everyone knows what is it. To read people's minds or communicate with others. Yeah.
Connection, I mean interconnection of their mind.
Yeah, without
Between
speaking.
their mind.
Yeah. Sometimes I think that we can understand only by looking at someone. For example, if you know your best friend, yeah, especially because you know your friend, you can understand what she wants to tell you. Maybe. So it's not telepathy. Sometimes you can feel, and we have a lot of such kind of situations when, especially friends. For example, I bought a bag for my friend, and she told me, today I was thinking about it. I wanted to have a bag, but she bought it. So we have a lot of such kind of situations when
Ma'am, Siddharth Magdat want to say something.
Yeah.
Hi, teacher. How are you?
Hi. Fine. You?
Hi. Great. Teacher, thank you so much for giving me a chance about the telepathy. Mean that how to read your people feeling like. The best thing is when you know about any person should be the first thing is listen, and watching the face, looking the face, maybe understand everything, like the sad, happy, angry, all things maybe know about.
Did you have such kind of situation in your life? I mean, that's you, maybe your
Yes,
friends.
teacher. Yeah. Especially I'm teacher in the class. Sometimes happen this situation when the student is exactly know about what situation in. Especially teenager maybe when they change the mind and chromosome everything. This is a very sensitive age. Should be carefully about this. And the best thing is when you look, you know about everything.
Sometimes we can only predict. Yeah, we can see someone's face.
Yes, teacher.
Yeah.
Yes, teacher.
Facial
About
expressions.
yes, teacher, face and body generally. You know about what's happened this man and this woman. And when you speak another point about know about the person. When you speak like speak slowly, and when you speak that very sad and face not good, and slow very quickly.
Yeah.
And sometimes focus that yes. Sorry, teacher.
No.
Sometimes yes, when the communication others maybe focus one topic, repeat and repeat all topic, focus all things say, and about one topic focus. Maybe another things you know about the person what's happened. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. I mean, you can predict it, you can see it normally. I think it's not so difficult, especially if you know the person. I think that's you don't need to have some abilities, some special abilities to understand what she or he wants to tell you or doesn't want to tell you. You can predict it, you can see it. Yeah. because it's on. But telepathy is very popular. It's very popular. Like I think that 99% of people have such kind of ability of telepathy that we can see it. We can see it only. Like you can pick up on thoughts, emotions, and physical needs or desires. Like it's really, it's true. Like sometimes also about, as you see, they can occur during waking moments as well as in dreams. Sometimes we have some dreams, yeah. Then you can explain to someone and what will happen later, that this dream comes true. I had a lot of situations when my dreams came true. Like when I was talking with someone, and in the following day I met this person and was talking about it. When suddenly I got my dream, and really 1 or 2 days later I bought it. For example, maybe you also had situations and you had some dreams that came true later. Maybe someone wants to share some of your dreams or your dreams that really came true. Do you remember? For example, when I was 17 years, I will explain one of my situations. I had a lot of dreams that came true, but one of my dreams was when I was 17 years old and I passed my exams. I wanted to enter the university, and you know, after passing exams, you should wait for 2 weeks, maybe for 12 days. I don't remember now. And as I remember, I was, you know, to wait 12 or 11 days, it's worrying, it's embarrassing. Like really, what I'm thinking, maybe yes, I got it, yeah, maybe I passed exam, maybe I didn't pass, maybe I passed, I didn't pass. And as I remember, my parents told me, if you pass your exam, we will buy you a mobile phone. At that time, it was 2003. Mobile phones, it was very silent. Not everyone could afford it at that time. And okay, I was waiting for my mobile phone, and I had a dream that I had the, you know, like a uniform, white blouse and black skirt, and I had my mobile in my hand. And when I woke up in the morning, I told my parents, okay, I passed my exams. Oh, but you have 2, 4, I don't remember, 3 or 4 days more. We didn't know the results. But I told them, I know that I passed my exams. And then after 2, 3 days, yes, really, I passed my exams. Like sometimes you can see some dreams, yeah, and can predict the situation. Not predict, you can see the real situation, the same. Maybe you had some dreams that came true. Do you remember such kind of situations in your life? Do you have or no? Only I have a lot of dreams in my life that really came true. Okay, what is telekinesis? Who knows? What is it?
Telekinesis is, it's new
Yeah.
for me.
The ability to move distant objects. You know, I don't have anyone who can do it, but every time maybe we watched a lot of TV shows and programs that people, yes, can move some items by not touching them. Yeah, it means
Like a
far
magic.
movement. Amazing, but it's really interesting that some people really they have such kind of abilities to move some items without touching these items. Yeah. It includes such phenomena as levitation, physical healing, and the ability to bend metal among the. Can you imagine to bend metal among other abilities? If you want more, okay. Can you? I want to test you. Maybe you also have some abilities and you don't know about it.
So how can I reveal it? I mean, which type
Okay.
of ability we have?
Okay, now we will see. Now we will reveal it. Maybe you really have. Okay. Do you believe in supernatural? Like vampires, physics, ghosts, and something. Do you believe or no? Okay, can you see the answers? Yeah. No. Oh, well, a little bit. You can never be sure. Okay. Please, dear participants, students, can you tell me, can you answer the question number 1? Do you believe in supernatural? Can you see it?
Actually, I don't see in front of me. Might be it has, might be it hasn't. So actually, like in front of me, actually, I couldn't, see these types of incident. So if I see these types of incidents, so must I will believe like supernatural anythings. So actually, I didn't see in front of me. That's why I don't believe like supernatural.
No, your
Right
your
now.
answer is no, yeah? No. Like we have 3 answers, yeah? We have the, you can choose one of the answers. Yes, no, well, a little bit, you can never be sure. Your answer is the no, yeah? You
Yes.
don't believe.
No.
You don't believe in supernatural. Okay, see that? You wanted to,
May I answer?
yes?
May I
Yes,
answer?
teacher.
So,
You can answer. Okay, go.
do you believe in the supernatural? To be honest, yeah. The people
Yes?
thinking I'm crazy.
Mhm.
Some people, not a lot of the people, some people thinking about I'm crazy. Not just me. That's such as the general group of the people thinking, if you believe in the supernatural, thinking you are crazy. Number 1.
You know, normally I like people who are a little bit crazy. He's a little bit crazy. I think that we should be crazy a little bit. So that's why it's
Yeah,
normal.
all are a little bit crazy.
Because yeah, we live in this such kind of world at the present time. We should be crazy a little bit. Otherwise, it will be very difficult to live. I think so. Siddharth,
Yes,
you wanted
yes.
to answer?
Yes, teacher. Do you believe in the supernatural, like host? Teacher, I don't believe supernatural.
Okay. Okay.
Because yes, teacher. Because nobody knows about this. But something happened in the you cannot see. But some I believe like my faith. I believe God. I don't see, but I see the book and send the messenger. I see, but not believe like ghost and magic. I don't believe that.
Yeah, I also don't believe really. I think that people, they want to believe, some people. So that's why the think that the some vampires, physics, and ghosts they have, but no, I don't think that we should be so sensitive. Can you sense when something is wrong or what someone is feeling? Okay, can you see the test number 2, the question number 2? Can you see the answers also?
Yes, teacher, I can see
Okay.
the question.
Okay, tell me your answer. Yes, sometimes my brain just tells me what they're feeling. The second is, well, it's common sense that I figure it out. And the third answer is no. What do you think?
May
For
I
me,
answer?
yeah, sometimes
Alina?
I can, yes, you can answer.
Can you sense when something is wrong?
Is wrong, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes my brain just tells me that's their feeling. I think that's correct. Your brain told you about if you are correct or you are true. I think that's
Yeah, also I can tell you that my answer is also yes, because sometimes you can feel, but sometimes you cannot, you don't want it to go somewhere, yeah? And something happens, really happened there. That's why I also believe and that we have some feelings, yeah? Inner feelings that we should listen to.
I can try.
Yes?
Yes, teacher. Question two, can you sense when something is wrong or what someone is feeling? Yeah, sometimes my brain just tell me that they're feeling. Yes, teacher. Sometimes you mention about the when you decide go to the picnic and go to the with friend go to the friends, but sometimes feeling tell you don't go because maybe wrong and maybe bad things happen.
Yes, because I
Yes,
think it's
teacher.
very popular. It's very popular. I think so that really sometimes we can feel it, or sometimes you don't have a wish to go somewhere. Yeah? But for example, you have to go there.
Yes, teacher.
And
Yeah. Yes, teacher. Sometimes experience, your experience and other experience help you. You feeling the wrong and right sometimes.
yeah, and we
Yes,
have a
teacher.
lot.
For example, teacher. For example, I'm sorry. When I go to the class, my brain tell me to go the class for you useful. It is a good things before attending.
Yeah, sometimes your brain can tell you, no, don't go there because you really today you are not ready
No,
and
no,
you will not
teacher.
pass the exam. Also, it can be
No,
it can
teacher.
happen.
When
Yeah.
you don't decide join the class, my brain blaming my heart. Thank you
Okay.
so much.
Okay. You're welcome. Do you find it easy to go into a trance or focus? Okay. Answers are at sometimes, and the second answer is no. I'm always up 24/7 and can never concentrate. Okay. What is your answer? Not are is because you should choose one of the answers. Yeah. Okay. Tell me. Do you find it easy to go into trance or focus? For me, no, I'm always up. Like I don't remember that I went into a trance. Not that sometimes. What about you?
Teacher, I can answer, but can you more clarification your question? Because for
About
me,
trance and focus. Sometimes we some with the help of some people, I mean, yeah, who
yeah,
has an ability to take you and make you go into a trance or focus. Or focus, sometimes you should focus on something, not only trance like a focus. It's two variants, or like trance or focus on something. Like, for example, for me, it's not so easy to focus on something special for me because every time our brain only, we can only concentrate our brain for 15 minutes.
yeah,
15
yes,
minutes,
teacher.
and yes.
Yes, I get your question, but I not exactly. Teacher, uh, your question means when you people speak talk with you should be considered, right?
Yeah, trend. It's a focus. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Or
Yes,
going to
teacher.
yes. Mhm.
Yes, teacher. Like I agree with you. Sometimes sometimes very hard consider it, and sometimes the person is not good person and is not honest person, and maybe not consider. Uh, no, I'm always
Always so. Yeah, I'm in the same.
yeah.
I'm every time I think I have the same answer.
Me,
But okay, yes.
yeah. So I agree with your point. My answering about it, I am always up. Uh, if you are not focused, you don't know where are you go. So you must be focused 100% to be more clear where are you go. And I agree with
Yes.
your opinion. I am always up.
What about to go into trance? Maybe someone tried to go into trance. I tried also, and as I remember, the person who made me to go into trance, he explained me what I was talking about. And it was also very interesting. I explained him all my life, not all my life, some details. maybe I didn't think about it in my life, but it means that these details worried me every time. So when he told me, I was surprised. Yeah, I had such kind of situation also, that, but I didn't remember because I went into a trance like for 20, maybe 15 minutes. But I wanted to, while I was in a trance, I tried to control myself, as I told previously. I tried to control myself, and he was very surprising. I was surprised because he told me, you tried to control yourself when you were in a trance. So it was very interesting. Normally, the person cannot control himself. Yeah. Okay. Do your dreams tell you things, and are they vivid dreams? Okay. For me, yes. I have a lot of dreams that came true. I had a lot of examples with my dreams. Tell me,
But
please.
can you scroll up? Can you scroll up, please?
Yes. Do you want to see the answers? Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Thank
Can
you.
you see it? Do
Yeah,
you
yeah, it's okay.
do your
Yeah.
tell your things, are they vivid dreams? As I told previously, I have a lot of dreams. Yes, that really came true. What about you and your dreams also? So my answer is yes. What about you? Yes, yes, sometimes, yes, no, sometimes,
And
yes, no, no.
before
Yes,
we answering,
sometimes.
what do you mean vivid?
Vivid
Vivid,
means
real.
clear.
Clear, vivid, real, like you. Do your dreams tell you
okay.
things that are they vivid dreams? It's real. That's that happened. Yeah. Or,
Yeah, I mean, my answer is like second answer. Yes, sometimes.
yes, sometimes, yes. My is the yes, yes. And someone else wants to answer. Do you remember your dreams? I think that some people, they don't have dreams, maybe, or they don't remember
Teacher,
their
I can
dreams.
answer the question.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Do you dreams tell you things, and are they vivid dreams? Yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, 100% yes.
Yeah, yeah.
May I answer, please?
200% yes, yes.
So
Yeah.
can you give an example? Sorry, can you told me
Yeah.
that you tell yes. Okay, can you explain the example? When? For
Yeah.
example, I give an example, but now it's your turn to tell.
One your dreams, like one dreams you can explain here.
Okay. Can you explain
So-
some of your dreams that came true?
So can I answer if you?
Yes, yes.
So for me, sometimes yes. Why? Because if you have the clear visions about your dream, the dream told you your plan. You're doing something in your personal life. So vivid dream told you to doing something. If you this dream is achievable or not achievable. So dreams telling you to do a lot of things. Sometimes the dream told you, but I have the clear visions about my vivid dreams. My dream is clear, and this dream told me sometimes to do that, don't do that.
Yes.
And we searching about the corrected way, corrected plan to do your dream. And my answering about it, sometimes yes, sometimes yes, I have clear dream, I vivid dream, but this dream sometimes tell me do that, don't do that.
Yeah. Like warn you about it. Yeah, you should do it or no, you shouldn't do it. It's very good. Okay, thank you for your answer. Have you ever astral projected? Yeah, sometimes self travels to different places. Well, it's common sense that I figure it out. What is astral project? Do you understand it? Yes, sometimes my astral self travels to different places. That sometimes you can travel in dream in your life, like travel in your imagination. I mean, well, it's common sense that I figure it out. Can you answer?
Astral means astrological something.
Yes, yes, that you also can travel there. It's also it's your imagination, you know? Astral projector. Can you see the question also? Sometimes my astral self travels to different places. Well, it's common sense that I figure it out. For me, yes, sometimes my astral self travels to different places because, you know, I have a very rich imagination. When
Okay.
someone explains his or her situation, yeah, I started to imagine this situation. Okay, it's very colorful picture I have. So that's why, like, sometimes it means that they wanted you to tell you that you have astral projected. It's like you can see the picture, like you can paint it, like maybe it's colorful, sometimes in a good way, sometimes in a bad way, yeah. And you can travel, like at the same time, you can travel to different places, like not concentrated on the one place, but you, like, it depends on your imagination and about your sensitiveness, like what about how sensitive are you, like, so well, it's common sense that I figured it out. Oh yeah, sometimes I can tell you that I have only sometimes, not every time, because normally I'm a real person. I like to think real in real life, like reality is more common for me. No one had such kind of project, maybe that's why. Have you ever had a dream in which it felt as if whatever was happening was real and about to happen in the future? Oh, it's very popular also. Have you ever had a dream in which it felt as if whatever was happening was real and about to happen in the future? As I told you previously, yeah, like, can you answer this question? Can you understand it? Have you ever had a dream in which
Me-
it felt as, okay,
Hello,
May I
ma'am.
answer?
yes,
Yeah.
Excuse me.
yes,
Excuse me. Yeah, ma'am, I want to tell you something because here many country people have. So here many question number 6. Have you ever had a dream? Like I'm from Bangladeshi, so
okay.
sometimes I don't understand this English. This question have sometimes problem in any student don't understand. This time this writing you must copy and send the chat box. Then easily understand every person. Thank you so much.
So, yeah, so
Hi,
this question,
Alina.
yes,
Hi,
Yeah, time
Alina.
is up.
Yeah, time is up. Actually, we have a board meeting too.
okay, okay, mommy. Okay, also,
Thank you,
so this,
Alina, for
Hello, Muni
substituting
ma'am.
my class.
How are you,
Hi,
Mummy?
thank
After
Good
you.
a
evening
long
from
It
my
was
time.
side.
also
I'm fine.
it was the end also. We had only one question more also. It was the end also. So
Yeah, number 7.
okay, do you sometimes feel any extrasensory perception as we talked previously? Yeah. There's sometimes, for example, as for me, I have. Yes. Do you have or no? Can you tell me? And we will finish it.
What?
You had 9 types of
Yes,
extrasensory perception, yeah?
sometimes might be.
I explained you previously. So do you have some of them?
Yeah, ma'am, I tell you something. Here, number 7, do you something feel any extensory perception, right? But this sentence sometimes I don't understand. That's why how can I copy this site and how can I in Google this system?
Extra sensory means extra power.
Nah,
If you
it's
have
okay.
perception, like
Yes,
like
yeah.
idea.
Now you tell the answer, okay, but sometimes you don't have this group. Okay, so I want to say this sentence, how can I copy and paste in Google Translate? But
Oh my
here
God.
no
You
system.
can,
You can find it like
extrasensory
from
perception, you
Google.
can write it and you will see 9 types of extrasensory perception as we told previously, yeah? So, and then you can understand what I mean exactly. You can Google it like ESP, extrasensory perception, and you will see 9 types of extrasensory perception. So that's why I was told we were talking about it previously. So, but time is up and I need to finish it. I hope that you understand.
Thank you,
Who didn't
Elena.
understand? Yeah, you're well. Who didn't understand? You
Thank
can
you.
Google it, ESP, and you will see. Thank you very much for your attention, for also your participation during the lesson. I hope to see you
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, thank you again.
Munni,
Thank
you,
you.
Thank you,
so-
Elena.
thank
Thank
you.
you.